Welcome to Wednesday and the third part on how to fit or replace a mini roof. Okay, it's not Wednesday, obviously, for anyone that's not, anyone that doesn't follow me won't understand that, so they think it is Wednesday. All the people that do follow me know the little joke there about Wednesday now. This is the third part of fixing a roof. I think there are going to be 4 parts now, I feel, because it's getting quite late tonight already. I had to help the daughter with some homework and bits and bobs. So what I want to do is try and prep the roof and try and see if we can actually get it popped into the position. So there's a few things. So what I'll do is I'm just going to explain a few of the problems or how we've just got it and try and go into a bit of detail, or as much detail as I can, to try and help anyone that wants to try and do this. Remember, this isn't how to fit a roof video. This is how I'm fitting a roof video. So we'll find out at the end if it's the right way of doing it, and maybe it's not the right way and it still worked, but I'm just saying this is how I'm trying to do it. I've never done a roof before. So you're joining me along with the fun. And so let's get you in the old holster and chat a bit more. Yeah, sorry about the reflections. Now I've got a roof on it, it reflects quite badly, doesn't it? Let's see if I can stop that. I don't know. Right, let's see if I can. That hasn't really helped at all, does it? Anyway, alright, sorry. What I found is that this roof doesn't just drop in at the moment. Different things, I think, options to do. You could just grind this lip down that's on the roof, just grind it down so it drops in. The trouble with that is you're then going to have a much smaller area to, one, seal, but to also get the spot welds onto. So we're going to try our best not to grind too much. I might just take a little bit out of these corners. I don't know if you can see, I'm trying to swing around a little bit. So if you can see, they've already sort of stamped out there's like a little notch section. This is where it's going to go and it gets tapped into the gutter later on. So we might just sneak a couple of millimetres off, just these front corners. I don't think the sides are alright, they're just the front ones. That's what I'm planning on doing. Because what you find is that, and I don't know if I can try and demonstrate it. So if you can see that again, sorry about the light. You can see, but now we've got no roof, in the middle of this pillar here, you can see me, I'm stretching, I'm bending the actual frame, the window frame. And so basically you can do both at the same time, and bang, you can help get it in. So basically what I'm going to be doing is trying to pull that out, both sides at the back. What you can't do, because it's so tough near the edges here, you can't pull this at all. There's just no movement, you know, it's not flexing, it's just that it is. So the corners are going to be the bugger, as always. But again, it happens on the side of the car as well. Now we've removed this, I don't know if I can really see it, but you can basically pull the side of the car apart, and we might even have to put a little jack in it, just to, not permanently, but just gives you a bit of space. So I think that's what it's going to do, and the whole thing will then drop inside. Once you get it inside, it will ping out like a freaking drum, and then we can then clamp it down, it'll be fine. But it's a case of trying to force this thing the best we can without distorting it, because what you don't want to do is push so hard on this that you then put a dent in it, because at the moment it's pretty much dent free. So the last thing you want to do is put a palm print in it. So what I need to do though is, because once I think this goes in, I don't think it's coming back out again easily. So what we need to do first is clean up both these edges, top edges and bottom edges, ready for the spot welder, because it's easy to do it now. Once it's in, as I said, it's not coming back out, so I need to clean it up now. So I might use just a wire wheel, or I might be able to just run along with just a soft pad just to do that. So we'll clean up the edges first, so it's ready for the spot welder. Okay, That's cleared up as much as I can at the moment. Well, I've slammed the window shut, so I guess I made enough noise. So what we managed to do at the moment is we've got the front end. The front end is sitting in the gutter, because what I'm thinking is the back end. I thought the back end was a bit weaker than the front end because it looked like there was only one panel, but so what we're going to do is we're just going to spend a bit of time trying to force it and see how close we get and what we need to do. Haven't trimmed anything down yet from the outside of it. Well, I've actually got 3 corners in. Front one's in. I've just ground a little bit off like I was talking about, just off the back. Managed to start pulling it, pulled the window channel out here, the window frame. That popped it in there, and I was left with a corner, and it sort of drummed in. So basically I've got this edge in now, I've got both front corners in. So it's that corner, and I don't know what this edge is looking like over here, but I've ground that corner down as well. Just this little lip, just to bring it back a little bit. You could have twisted the gutter a bit, but I was a bit worried about trying to bash them back and getting them flat again. Because that's the other option. I don't know if they ever did that at the factory, was to actually roll these lips a bit more once the roof was on. They may well have done, I don't know. I would have thought it was just in the press and what's wrong. But yeah, the option is, mold grips, bang, open up the band thing and just whack it down again. Wouldn't be so bad on the later cars because you put a black finishing strip over it, so it don't have to be too accurate. These old Mark ones, I don't think they had them, so you know. So yeah, you can just see there, quite a bit of gap at the moment to try and get in there. So let's get around there. I should have done that side first really, because it would have been easier to push on this side. There's a bit of a donkey problem, but let's give it a go. I think with 3 corners in, it's easier to pop it back out again. Yeah, I'm going with that idea actually, so I'll pop that side back out. So let's try and get that side in, then we can work on the side that we can really get to. A lot easier. Why do the hassling side when we haven't got no space outside? Okay, I'm not quite there yet, I'm still bleeding, just in case you're wondering. I had clamped that down a bit just to try and stop it popping up, but actually I've realised I want it to pop up because it's going to be a hell of a lot easier, I think, getting this long edge in than it is trying to get a corner in. So what I've just been doing is I've just got an old steel rule and I've just put some masking tape on it. I'm thinking I'm getting away with it at the moment, is just using that just to tap right at the corner edge here. So even if I get a few little dent marks, as long as I don't ruin this big sheet, you're not a problem. Just getting it in there so you can see I'm nearly at the corner now. So I'm thinking if I can get around the corner and get this corner in, and this bows up a little bit, I can then use that and clamp it back down again. Because I think I can pull this out, you know, and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier on a corner. So let's keep going, we're not there yet, by no means. Okay, well, we've got 4 corners in. Just tap around that, and that worked quite well. We've just got this little bit here is where I caught my finger on it earlier. So we've got all 4 corners in. It's just a case now. Bang! It's in. Brilliant. As far as I know, I didn't cause any major issues. I think I caused more issues trying to grind the metal down and then put some scrapes around the bottom there, but I'm not alright with that. That's just through the cot coat. Filler primer's got to go on. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm taking all this off. I do know people say the heritage paint can go on, you know, you can put this on and just scotch it up, but sod it, I might take it all off anyway. So yeah, we're in. Brilliant. the roof in, so I think you could have maybe got away without it, even grinding those little bits off I did. I think, you know, I was trying it a second time, I might give it a go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that went a bit easier. It was a bit hot than I thought. But yeah, we're on. Only a slight injury. Be careful trapping your fingers. So yeah, that's looking bob on. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. So hopefully it's given a few ideas of what I did. As I said, used a steel ruler with just a bit of masking tape on the end just to try and dull the edges a bit. But something, a big thick bit of plastic or nylon or something would have been alright. But yeah, just gently round, just bum bum bum, and now it's dropped in. I think, to be honest, you could mostly get it out if you really tried, but I'd be worried about trying to bend the whole thing. So one hit wonder, just go for it. I quite like the black roof. It actually looks quite good. Black and green would go together. I should just leave it black, I suppose. Save me painting it at all. Oh, I'm gonna have to see if I can go and get a plaster down my finger. So anyway, yeah. So that's the end of that part, I think, because I haven't got time to do any of the spot welding now. So what we need to do next will be to modify the spot weld jaws, which I put somewhere safe, and I'm not too sure where. My dad passed them to me the other day. There we are. So as you can see, bang. But at the moment that doesn't go in the gutter. That side just goes on. So all I need to do is just grind off a little. Let's just do that now out of interest, because that's the bottom one, isn't it? That's the bottom one. Top one, bottom one, top one, top one, bottom one. I can't remember which way it is now. I won't grind any at the moment. But yeah, so I'm just going to grind that a bit thinner, just so it drops inside there. And we're all fan-dabby dizzy. Wasn't going to make any more noise, but why not? So yeah. Yeah. So I've taken enough off to do the sides there. That'll go down. But the back there, not. So it's going to have to go a lot more thinner to actually get in the back there. And hopefully it will just still work. So, but we'll do that next time. So yeah, hopefully that's helped someone. It's actually easier than I thought. As I said, maybe get away with it. As I said, I'm not too sure if later cars are gutters or not. I think, as I said, you could pull the gutters out, it would make it really easy, and just tap them back. But again, for me it was quite tricky to try and get them straight again. So yeah, so we've got a roof back in. That all looks good. And yeah, so part 3 of how to fit a roof, which, as I thought it might have been, and I was hoping that it was actually easier than actually trying to grind all that metal off. That is the hard work. I don't know if you followed the other videos, but actually the part 2, I didn't really finish all the grinding. I ended up doing that in some other videos, but I didn't really want to show you that in this parter. So yeah, not too sure if the next part will be spot welding tomorrow night. I've run out of time a little bit. I've got a few things on, so I'm not too sure what the video will be tomorrow night. But definitely not by next week. We should have this welded on. So yeah, shout if you've got any questions. I think I did fairly well. I think I've impressed myself nearly. Oh yeah, what else we've got to do is finish off grinding off all this outside gutter as well. I haven't done that yet. I did obviously the inside, but all the outside's got to be wire brushed down to be clean for the spot welder. Anyway, thank you everybody. Hopefully it's helped somebody. Give it a go, why not? Can't be that hard.